Yo folks, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about 2023 delays, gacha games, mobile titles, and games coming to November, Gacha News Weekly, and more. Also, a quick word from our channel sponsor, Gamersupps, on their latest Waifu Cup Heart Racer, art by Foxy Rainey. Let's jump right into this with the first things, Goddess Nikke of Victory launching mobile worldwide. How do I feel about it? I am loving the launch. Why is that? There is no censorship whatsoever. Volume looking absolutely pristine, and all the content creators such as Vulcan, Tamayas, FG, Chaotic, we've been covering it. Everyone in the Nikke space, I love y'all because it's been positive vibes so far, and I just love how nothing is censored. That is like a really big deal. That's a win in my book. I know there's some waifus with like some coverage, but at the end of the day, the jiggle is there. You can make a tier list and, gauge your waifus. No one cares about how far you are chapter-wise. The only thing that we care about is how thick the waifu is and how amazing they look on our mobile devices. And that, to me, is a win in my book. Gacha gamers, let's keep the uncensorship going. Nikke devs, just keep it the way it is and fix the bugs that you have been doing. Give us more codes, give us more gems, give us more giveaways like that 10 free pull. Not to mention, there's an event going on. More Nikke stuff on a different video. All I know is that I'm pretty hyped for Nikke. I hope you guys love it because I know I definitely do. Also, Pomu did some summons on Nikke. I'm a huge VTuber fan and her summons were crazy, but like I said, don't summon yet because there's a new banner coming. Alright, Haikyu Touch the Dream is going to be a game that's unveiled and it's going to be pre-registrations November 8th. Haikyu is one of my favorite all-time sports anime, so I'm really looking forward to this one. More news on it later. Next up is Ikemen Villains Wrapped in the Wicked Romance. It's going to be the latest on the Ikemen series. I'm looking forward to it because the Ikemen series is always really nice, especially in JP. And we have the Eminence and Shadow Master of Garden. This is going to be launching November 29th. That is really crazy because that is insanely soon. If you look at the trailers, it looks pretty decent for a 3D anime RPG experience. I'm hoping it is because everything about it also screams a little bit auto. We'll see how it goes, but I think this anime is also set to release, and that's why Crunchyroll Games is going to be the one releasing it as well in EN. Next up, we have Project Neurocloud set to launch in 2 weeks from this video. That is really insane. I believe the dates are November 21st. It was confirmed on their Twitter. But the biggest things is I think this game is definitely a competitor for one of the best gacha games of 2022. So we'll do the reviews on that once it actually releases on the dates. Next up is Starseed Asnia Trigger. This is going to be by Billy. And one thing to note is it reminds me of Blue Archive except with a more adult-like feel to it because the characters will look a little bit more grown up. But at the end of the day, I think it's just something nice to look forward to. I'm not sure if it's releasing in 2022. It might be a surprise release. If anything, it's most likely coming in 2023. Next up, we have Paradox Live. This is going to be a husbando game and also a long-standing series and anime coming. So I'm curious as to how this will turn out. More news on it as we go through the flow in 2023. Next up, we have Sakura Ignoramous. What a name. It's going to be set in the world of Shinobi Nightmare. And this is going to be by FGG, not FG3000, FGG. I think this is a famous studio. The game looks pretty legit so far on the trailers. We'll see how it goes once it actually releases. Next up is Aster Tateriqus. Hopefully I said that right. All that you guys need to know, this is also by FGG, not FGG3000 or FG3000. It looks really clean. The animation for it is especially nice. It's supposed to be a strategy RPG, whether it's going to be akin to something like Fire Emblem Heroes or more akin to something like Langrisser, we'll see. I know that it's going to be great though because it's nailing that Breath of the Wild look, that low poly shading, the anime style. And whenever a game does that, by the way, those are a lot in 2023, we know it's going to be quality. Unless the engine's just going and flowing around the scenes, which I've been seeing quite a bit. But so far, this is looking absolutely amazing. Oh my god, that pixel art. Yeah, I love this game. Let me tell you what, yeah, I definitely like it. Next up, we have Black Clover 2023 launching. So it was said in 2022, but the director was like, nah, it's not coming out in 2022 because we need to do more polish, we need to do more QOL, there's going to be more bug testing. I like to hear it. The game looks absolutely amazing, and if there is news of global launch, which there is confirmation of global launch, I'm greatly looking forward to it. Hopefully it doesn't get like the 7 Deadly Sins monetization treatment where it becomes too pay to win. But at the end of the day, the game looks really great and I can't wait to see what's coming down for it. This is one of the delays for 2023. Next up though, we have huge news with Google Play games now available on the US. Just note, this is a beta, so you can actually play Google Play games without an emulator. You can play stuff like Arknights and Idle Heroes, but I think Arknights is like the only worthy game. Also, there's Cookie Run Kingdom, which I think is pretty legit. Altogether, this is some really cool stuff with emulators. Slowly seeing some competition with actual PC gamers getting to use their PCs, which I love. Then we have the Undefined World. I think this is really cool, but at the same time, the gameplay footage is a little bit too early to show. I feel bad for the devs who get to see their game displayed in this nature, but I'm sure once the actual launch of the game comes out, it'll be much better and less, stiff looking. As that's what I want to call it, stiff looking. Next up, we have the Valiant Force 2 beta incoming, in case you guys are interested in that. And then the order against the recast Taith. If you look at the UIs, it looks clean, obviously in the JP language or, a different country from EN. And the animation so far from screenshots look amazing as well. And we have the Limbus Company that's getting a new story scene. Nothing too crazy, just note the voice acting is top tier. I gotta say it, I'm looking forward to Limbus Company. One of the hardest RPGs most likely to come to our mobile phones. And then Auto Chess Moba is gonna be kicking off in 2023. Just know it's soft launching December 1st, 2022. It's gonna have esports and everything, so I'm curious to see how that goes as well. Next up, we have the Solo Leveling Arise website that is finally available to us. This is really cool because it has been really quiet. I think there's going to be more news coming down in the later weeks of November because the G-Star event is going to be occurring and there's supposed to be some announcements on how this is going to be flowing. Maybe it's going to be coinciding with the anime, but for now I'm really happy to see some news on the Solo Leveling Arise series. Next up are the events. First things is Figure Fantasy introducing some characters with its first year anniversary. Joy Seeker looking absolutely amazing. We have the Dream Meister series introducing some new events on November 1st. This is also reminiscent of Princess Connect in case you guys are interested in it. And then we have by far my favorite part of the video, the Persona 5 collab with Full Metal Alchemist. I am without a doubt absolutely flabbergasted with the way this trailer looks and how clean the presentation sets for it. I think this sets a precedence of how collabs should be done in a mobile game, and it only makes me look forward to how Full Metal Alchemist will do once it gets an actual global launch, because this is just something above and beyond. The fact that Joker pops in with Al is just crazy, you know what I mean? This just looks really great, and I want the global launch to come out even further because the game was so insanely fun to play on the JP client. I cannot wait once it actually releases, for everyone to play with the English language or whichever language you enjoy. Next up is the Arknights Stultifera. I don't know if I said that right event. There's gonna be some new characters. All that you guys need to know, Arknights killing it with all the brand new things and looking glorious as always. Next up, we have Path to Nowhere, the other heavy hitter of 2022, launching some new events November 10th. It's going to be a Sands related event, and there's a lot of Sand events going on through the Gacha games. All I know is that this waifu looks absolutely amazing. And we have Bleach Brave Souls celebrating its 70 million downloads. The latest Bleach anime is insane. It is competing with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as one of the best animes of all time. Well deserved, 70 million downloads. I'm pretty hyped for it, that is for sure. Next up, Blue Archive having some patch notes because there were some issues with the game. Now a lot of stuff is being fixed, a lot of quality of life is being added. So Blue Archive is essentially getting a new paint job. It's highly recommended folks to check it out. But at the same time, we'll see how it goes. Next up, we have Beryl, who requested for a Saren skin back in the day for League of Legends. Now this man is requesting for a Honkai Impact 3rd skin on League of Legends. You'll love to see it. That is insane, this clout. Next up, we have October Sensortower stats. Thank yous to the Mi 8 Ti 6-bit guy. He provided us the numbers. And just note, this is October, not November, with the Nahida launch on Genshin. Everything looking really healthy, and Heavens Burns Red. Dude, 4 million in rev. That is just crazy for that story-driven game. And we have the Genshin news. First up, Honkai Impact 3rd, introducing some outfits for Palatinus Equinox Niboken. That is a crazy difficult name to say, but at the end of the day, the waifu looking clean and amazing. And we also have Honkai Impact 3rd visiting the G-Star event in Mexico, 11/17, 11/20. Hopefully some new news on Honkai Impact 3rd. Just let me know. It releases March 7th on 2023. I'll be really damn happy. And we also have Genshin Impact 3.2 that is now out. I gotta say, I summoned for Nahida. I'll probably post a video some other day. It looks so amazing. Nahida is so cute. I think she is amazing as a unit. Obviously, not a lot of people are playing Genshin, but I am loving the new unit, the series, the game. Everything about it has been fun. And hopefully it continue to expound on the fact that the game is amazing. And I know it's a more casual style gacha game, but I think that's where it shines. The competitive nature on it definitely needs to improve at the end of the day, because there needs to be something for people to tackle and have fun with. Even though, you know, Abyss Tower is great and all, we just need more stuff. Nahida just looking so cute though, I gotta say it. And she is also killing on the rev fronts, revenues particularly. Lastly, let's cover the IRL news, and this is going to be the Lycoris Recoil Anime Pilgrimage event. It's going to be in Tokyo Skytree and a couple of places in the JP regions. Make sure to check it out. And Sega is launching a subsidiary in Singapore. Kind of interesting because Sega is not known for being an expansive company in the video gaming space. So we'll see what they're going to be doing in Singapore. And Netease is establishing the GPT Track 50 studio. That is really cool. This is also going to be headed by Hiroyuki Kobayashi. He brought us the games of Dragon's Dogma, Devil May Cry, and Resident Evil. Netease is hiring some crazy talent with this. I'm curious to see what happens in the future for that one. And then finally, we have the Valley winning the Mobile Legends Northern Challenger Cup for 2022. With that, let's jump into the channel sponsor, GamerSup. So I'm hypersensitive to caffeine, never drink coffee or any energy type drink. GamerSup still has been a caffeine-free, 0 calories, 0 carb, keto-free, 0 sugar, no fillers, and contains nootropics, giving me the best feeling before gaming, recording, or working. It's been pretty good to me as of late. Anyways, I thought I would mention it since GamerSups has been giving me a pretty good boost for the past couple of months. Use code BORK on your checkout for 10% off any purchase. Specifically, the Waifu Cup for Heart Racer. It's a limited supply, art by Foxy Rainy, like I said. Once it sells out, it sells out. So in case you guys are like, hey, where's the Waifu Cups at? I've tried to buy them, I don't get them. It's because they have them in limited supply, so these are sort of a collector's thing at the end of the day. Supports the channel, supports the artists. I really love these cups, and I get to bring my waifus to the gym. It's been really fun to do that, and I definitely get a lot of stares. Let me tell you what. But yeah, this month with the launch of Nikke, you know, although a little bit buggy, it's been okay. The waifus at the end of the day for Nikke delivered in my eyes, and shoutouts once again to all the content creators. I love the positive vibes for Nikke. I hope it continues. I know it's not everything, you know, what we look forward to, but the non-censorship nature, the jiggle physics, the fact that I don't have to care about what chapter I'm on, and I just get to worry about how amazing my waifus look is really great. I hope we get to continue, like, you know, the love for Nikke. But anyways, if you made this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram if you want to see workouts and what I do on like the normal spaces. I'm going to AX Chibi this weekend, so see you there if you're going. But once we have 40k subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, and see you guys in the next one.